Well, good evening, folks, and welcome to the final round of the Mint Wrapworks Online Outlaws eSIM Series number 3. This is race number 7 from Zolder. It is going to be an awesome day. Awesome race, by the way. From myself, Sean Peters, it's been a crazy 7 races over the last 7 weeks. And if you've just joined us for the first time, a warm welcome to you. It is a Tuesday evening, and we're on board with free practice at the moment. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to be exactly on the clock. We're with JD Dog. RTA being represented by JD Dog and Skitty One also in the mix. On free qualifying, we've got RTA Clayton MJ. We've got Scorpio, one of the new guys. Parky Farky also in the mix. Albert 80, and then of course Stain Nivenhazen, aka the Fluffy Butt. Well, folks, not many guys have decided to pitch for the finals. Very sad indeed, and I know it can get quite controversial when the commentator starts being very honest, but let's be very honest, it is the final, lads. There's lots to race for right until the end of the final lap. And a little bit sad not to see all the guys out there. But then again, there is load shedding around South Africa again, thanks to our good friends at Eskom. And nevertheless, let's have some fun out there. I'm going to take you very quickly to some other views while we're out there. We've only got 2 minutes left, but let's just have a look at these two guys that are out there at the moment. That is Skitty One. He is currently our points. Well, in fact, I don't think much is going to deter him from getting the championship drive this evening. He's going to take it here in Zolder. And let's just go on board with him very quickly. There we go. On board with the champion of the season. This guy has ridden his heart out. And well, there we go. Let's represent the brand. There we go. Online Outlaws. Go check us out. If you've just joined us, we are streaming from you. Streaming from you? Or is that streaming to you? From Cape Town. Live here from Cape Town. And, of course, from Zolder on the other side of the screen. And you on board with the champion of the season. This is Skitty One, Sean Skitter. There we go, another little view for you as I try and see where everybody is. Haven't quite yet figured out where YouTube is this evening. YouTube has just decided not to work. Well, there we go. So we're back up and running and live on your screen. If you are out there and you are watching, let us know who you are, where you're from. Drop us a little note just down below. It's just over here, just on your screen. There we go. Drop your comments. Say how's it. Let us know where you're viewing us from. We'd like to know exactly who you are, where you're from, and how many times you've been watching us. Come on, guys. Let us know where you are. But no one looking in at the moment. Right, there we go. End of session. Some nice little views coming from our race director. And that's it. We're going to go into our official qualifying. So I'm just going to jump out of this view. And we'll be back with racing in just a second. Skitty One still out there. There we go. They've all jumped back into the pits. And we're almost ready to start the session. All right, let's just hang on board with Skitty One and let's just see what he does. There he goes. He's out of the pits. we'll get you back onto the view from outside the vehicle. It is the Ferrari GT488, the GT3 car, Evo. And let's just see if we can get back out and onto the circuit. There we go. So as I said, JD Dog from Mint Wrapworks out there at the moment. That's up on your screen as he goes through the chicanes. Now, I took a little drive around the circuit early on. Plenty of chicanes, 11 turns and about 4.01 kilometers of raceway here at Zolder. And let's just have a quick look and just make sure. Yeah, 11 turns, and that's him going through just a very quick run up, coming up through another chicane. And then heading on down to the start and finish line is JD Dog. Nice to see, and look how cool the colors of this Ferrari is. Ferrari 1 and 2 out there. Skiddy 1 is also out there. So the Ferraris have been dominating this season, as they should be. Well, lots to be racing for, and the winner will walk away with those amazing race pedals from Insectatech. Championship. There we go. That's our current lead in our championship points. Skiddy 1, car number 13 in the Ferrari. Now, historically and traditionally, Skiddy 1 always puts it up on to pole position. He's very good at making sure that his car setup is correct, and he makes sure that he gets onto pole position for the best possible spot on the grid. So let's see. JD Dog has just set a time of 1:30, and Clayton Miller from KZN, only 900th of a second slower than him. So very, very tight. So it is Cape Town driver JD Dog from Mint Wrapworks. You'll see just behind me, Mint Wrapworks. You'll see their logos and all the stuff that they do for us. And if you need your car wrapped, hell, if you need your plane wrapped, if you've got a plane, if you've got a helicopter, if you want your guitar wrapped, they've done my guitar as well. Go and chat to the guys from Mint Wrapworks down here in Cape Town, but they do work nationally. In fact, they are busy with 2 of my vehicles. I'd like to get those photos up, but it's not done yet. It will happen this week, so maybe in the new season we'll bring you some photos of what they've done for us down here in Cape Town. Let's keep an eye on Skiddy 1 and see what he does. But at the moment, holding on there to P1 after 10 minutes of qualifying in a 1:30, 1:08. It's RTA JD Dog. And we know that he would like to at least take a win here this evening. Zolder, very tight 4-kilometer race circuit. It definitely suits the Ferrari. And the only other car out there at the moment, besides the Ferrari, in fact, there's 3 cars. It's the McLaren of Albert 80 and our co-sponsor, Alvin Sykes. How's it, if you can hear me? And then, of course, Fluffy in the very domineering AMG Mercedes-Benz, the car number 1 and he is sporting new livery. There we go. How cool is that? Very, very cool, Mr. Steyn Evenhazen. From the north of Cape Town, and in fact just a couple of k's from where I stay, is the young man that you see up on your screen at the moment. Now you'll remember, if you've been watching the full series from seasons 1, 2 and 3, Steyn Evenhazen, or aka Fluffy Butt, having a bit of a rough season 2, and then he came back season 3 and absolutely dominated. Will finish second in the championship points. Of course, Clayton Miller, another one of our favorites from KZN. How cool is that car looking? Well done to you, Clayton, on a cool livery. Parky Farky, all the way from Nigel. There we go. In the BMW. Trying out something new. I love the sound of the BMW. We'll turn up the volume a little bit later. Right, there we go. As I always say, look out for this skitty one. He's not skitty at all. Sean Skitter has just done a 129.850 and knocking off 200ths of just over 2.5 of a second quicker than JD Dog's last lap. So incredible driving from Mr. Cool himself, Sean Skitter from Johannesburg. So it's Johannesburg versus the two Cape Townians versus KZN versus Mr. Nigel. Scorpio, if you can let us know where you're from, but we haven't spoken to you. And then Alvin 80, my very, very dear friend Alvin Sykes, also out there. Hasn't had the greatest of seasons, but he's been a man on the move, setting up businesses in Europe and making sure that work comes first. Right, so no one tuned in yet. So rather sad indeed. Only 7 cars and no one tuning in to say hello to a very lonely studio this evening. But if you are there, please let us know how it's going, where you're from, who you're rooting for this evening. Skitty 129 JD Dog now also hunting down that P1 position. So well done to you. Right, let's have a look. Is anybody out there that might be watching on Facebook? No, we don't have anybody, unfortunately. So what we'll do is we'll just like it and let's try and share this live feed. Let's share the live feed quickly. All right. So we are live now on various different platforms. If you want to hop over to Sean Peters' commentating and media, it's live there. It is live on online Outlaws eSIM Racing. That's where it's live as well. It is live on Twitch as well as on YouTube. And just go look for online Outlaws and you'll see us there. Right, let's see what's happening. Skitty 1 still 129.850. JD Dog only, well, just less than 200th of a second slower. And then Clayton MJ in P3 at the moment. As we're on board with Skitty 1. Coming up through turn 2, this long right-hander. You'll see the brake marks there as he comes across this double right-hander. And there you can open up your taps all the way, foot on the gas, and then just touch the brakes. You see it undersettles the car a little bit, going all the way wide, kicking up a little bit of that kitty litter, as they call it. And Oh, cars are flying through the air. What has happened there? What has gone on? Have we lost the server? What has gone on? Well, we've got 4 minutes left of quali. Yellow flag is out, so something happened there. And unfortunately, I do not have the spotters like I did for the first half of the season, so I can't exactly tell you what's happened there. But I see there are 2 folks watching this live stream. How's it to you, whoever you are? Good evening. And if you're not too sure how to respond, just pop us a little comment down below. It'd be very cool if you could do that. Right, Clayton has just knocked JD Dog into third, P3, for qualifying here at Zolder for round number 7, our grand finale out of Belgium. And it is a Tuesday evening. Welcome to the show if you've just started watching us from wherever you are in South Africa, or in case you're not in South Africa and you're across the sea. Hello and welcome to it. I hope the weather's great there. It's beautiful here in Cape Town. Nice and balmy. Very humid at the moment. With 3 minutes left on the clock, these guys are so tight. P1, there you can see your times up there, 1:29.850. Then Clayton just behind him, 100th of a second. And with JD Dog then 1.4 thousand of a second. That is literally neck on neck. And very soon we'll be going into race proper. And if you've just joined, it is race number 7. And you're watching the Mint Wrapworks Online Outlaws eSIM Racing Series 3 Round 7 from Zolder. Thanks once again to our amazing partners and our amazing sponsors that have come on board again for the season. In Sector Tech, as I told you, for the very cool prize, Semcrete. All the guys in the background that put the show together. Track art, very, very cool. You'll see it up on your screen there now. Track art, thank you very much. And then Mint Wrapworks, the guys that you see just over there in the background, making all the cool things happen. Thank you very much for coming on board and sponsoring the season. So come on, Stein Nivenhuizen, where are you this evening? Have you cursed, you know what I always say, change your livery for the last race of the season. You might curse yourself. He needs a podium finish this evening. He's going to take that second. In fact, let's go have a look at the points, if I can look at it quickly. We've got less than a minute to go on the qualifying clock. Brought to you by Rolex. Right, let's see. He's Fluffy. What is he going to do? He's got a couple more turns to go. So far, Skiddy 1 in pole. P2 goes to Clayton MJ, Clayton Miller from KZN. Then to Jeremy Wood, JD Dog here in Cape Town. Here comes Fluffy to that last chicane. Left, then right, then on to the straightaway. Let's see what he does here. Oh man, what a quick qualifying lap. He puts himself on P2. Well done. Well, there we go. Stein Nivenhuizen. What an absolute legend. He's just put himself onto, oh, hold on, there we go, official P3. At least he's on second row of the grid. Well, I love you too, Alvin Sykes. At least there's one oak watching the show. How's it, Alvin? Hallelujah, hallelujah. How's it, my brother? How's it, my brother? All right, we're going to go to a very quick ad break. This is just the highlights of the season. If you've just joined us, you see there's 4 folks watching us. Hello to the 4 folks that are watching us. Welcome to the grand final. This is round number 7 from Zolder. We're just going to quickly go back to our intro video while we reboot and get the server up and running. Well, welcome back, folks. You are watching round number 7 of the Mint Wrapworks Online Outlaws live from Zolder. This is the grand finale. It's a Tuesday evening. Welcome to it, and getting ready for the action from myself, Sean Peters, and the rest of the crew. Thank you very much for being with us the whole season, and we're about to get under starters orders. Just 2 very quick turns, left-hander into a right-hander, then they go on to the main straight. Only 7 of us out there. Skitty one, Clayton MJ right next to him, Fluffy Butt, RTA JD Dog, Parky Farky Scorpio, and Albert 80. To the rest of the lads, shame on you for not joining us. Here we go. Coming up for the green light. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. And there we go, it's green, green, green. Let's see who gets the whole shot into turn 1, into that left-hander. It is championship leader, car number 13, Sean Scudder. Gets the whole shot into turn 1. Clayton MJ, Stanley Verhazen runs it wide there. What happened to Stanley? Stain relegated all the way to P7 after that. Oh, and Stain has just knocked straight into Alvin Sykes. What has gone on? This is not what we want to see on a final. I don't think it was intentional. I'm not sure what happened there. Might have been a drop in the server. Well, now we'll have to take that to the stewards and have a look and see what happened there. Skitty one in first. Green flags are still out. Clayton MJ second. P3 JD Dog. You'll see him down at the back there. The 3 Ferraris. In fact, the 4 Ferraris are dominating right now. So Skitty one. There we go. Almost coming up to complete. 1 full lap already. And the pit lane will go open, and I can tell you now, Fluffy's going to want to go in there. He ran himself wide. I'm pretty sure that is what messed up his race there. Pit lane is open. These 2 guys should head straight into it. No. Albert's also staying out there. Albert 80 or Alvin Sykes. What has happened there, guys? What has happened? Back on board with car number 13. The GT3 Evo of Skitty one and Clayton Miller, giving Sean Skitter a bit of a run for his money for the last race of the season here at Zolder. Looking out to where JD Dog is, all the way down 4 seconds slower. Excuse me for that. I think Sean Scott is going to hold on to this one. He's going to take the championship with flying colours. Right, nice and hot in the studio today. Yeah, for season 4 and for any other races, if there are any aircon guys that would like to come on board and sponsor aircon, would be pretty fine, pretty cool actually. So right, let's see, back to the racing at heart. Skitty one now into lap number 2. Coming up through those double right-handers, slightly on the brakes now. You see Clayton Miller just making it very tidy through turns 4, coming up through to turn 5 here now. This is the Klein chicane there. You see them going through it. It's called the Klein chicane because it's very small. And then up through Buta, through turns 6 into another chicane. Very quick through here. but you've got to get hard onto the brakes. And very, very sad to see what happened with Fluffy. Let's go back down to him. He's had a fantastic season. Not sure what happened there. Maybe a bit of setup with the car. Maybe just a loss in power. Or loss of signal. Right, so currently we have got 3 people watching us on YouTube. Hello, welcome to it. It is a Tuesday evening. If you've just joined us, thank you very much for joining us. You are watching live from Zolder, round number 7, the grand finale of the Mint Wrapworks online Outlaws eSIM racing. And if you don't know who Mint Wrapworks are, these are the guys just behind us, and up on your screen now you'll see JD Dog. That's JD Dog Designs. He is himself and Matt are the guys that put all these amazing artwork onto cars, and no matter what car it is. In fact, last week saw some incredible machines out there. In fact, they're busy with 2 of my vehicles. We have got a pro cycling team getting a car wrapped there now, semi-wrap or full wrap, and then a vehicle for myself as I head off to the APSA Cape Epic. If any of you follow cycling, I'll be out there announcing for 8 days, and the awesome folks at Padabach Isuzu Malmesbury have supported me with a bucky for the duration of that time, so I thank them very much, Rudy and the team. And to all our sponsors, our current sponsors here on the live stream, a big shout out to Alvin Sykes from Semcrete. Of course, a big shout out to Jonathan from Insecta Tech, the guys that you'll be seeing. It's up on your screen at the moment. Insecta Tech, thank you very much, Jonathan, for your kind prize that will be handed over. Just go back to Skiddy One. It looks like Clayton Miller might be able to put a bit of pressure on Skiddy One. We know that Skitty can handle pressure. Coming through Butte Corner. That's turn number 6 into another one of the chicanes. And with only 7 cars out there, we're not going to have too much action. Let's go back to Fluffy and see what he's doing. Has he got the car sorted out? Alvin Sykes in a lonely 7th, but been taken out right in the beginning in lap 1. You can see what that car looks like. Not a happy camper, unfortunately. I don't think he's going to be too happy with that. Car looking very bruised and very banged up. Let's hop on back to our race leader and championship points leader. Car number 13. This is Sean Skitter in the Evo 3 GT. This is the 488 Ferrari that you see up on your screen at the moment. And if you're on our YouTube channel right now, I see there's 3 of you. If you'd like to just drop your name in the comments box and let us know who you are, I'd like to give you guys a shout out. Maybe let us know where you're from this evening. It is a Tuesday evening down here in Cape Town. It is a very warm evening. In fact, starting to melt ever so slightly here in the studio down in Cape Town. Right, having a quick look at all our other platforms. On Facebook, Anybody there? Nobody, nobody, nobody. Hey, where is everybody? Yeah, I might be looking around in the studio to find out if there's anybody watching us, but there is nobody watching us. So what I will do is, I think let's sit and watch a bit of racing. How's that? I'm pretty sure you guys can agree. The three of you that are watching, let's sit and watch a bit of the racing. How's that? Right, just for 1 or 2 laps, let's go on board with one of our sponsors. This is Jeremy Wood, or JD Dog, from JD Dog Designs. A lot of you guys would know him. He's a great designer and puts a lot of the wraps that you see on the cars. And that's what it looks like in his vehicle. There we go, slightly different view. Looking backwards to the driver, JD. There you go, it gives you a very clear idea how quick this car is. And a very long range gearbox. You'll see only going up into 4th and 5th. So not the standard 7-speed that the Ferrari would come out standard with. There we go, 3rd and 4th. Now they come up to turn 5. This is the Kleiner chicane. There we go, that's what it looks like from the back of the Ferrari. Going back to the forward-facing cam. And from here we're going to jump out and see if we can go back to JD Dog, looking like he could be making up some time here. What has happened there? Let's go back. Looks like Clayton. Yeah, Clayton's definitely gone up into 1st. While we were... Skitty One's gone into the pits. Why has he gone into the pits? Oh, he's taken some damage. All very, very unfortunate. We somehow missed that. Clayton MJ now in first position. What an upset here on the final. JD Dog now coming through second. He's wanted a podium. And he's had a rough couple of weeks, the last couple of weeks. Busy at work. And there you go. That car, very, very damaged, is our current championship points leader. What went down there? Well, let's see if we can get a replay. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get what we're looking for. Car number, let's just have a look. Car number 13, what happened there? Will this be able to show us what happened? Because at that stage of the game, on this replay, we can see JD Dog still out in front. This is going to give us a clear indication of what went wrong. And it must have happened somewhere around here. And thanks to our camera team for getting us a replay here. Let's have a quick look and see what happens. Still on board with Skiddy One, Sean Skitter, car number 13. Something went wrong and he was relegated down and in pit lane. Let's see if we can see what happened. I've taken it back a lap or two. Oh, there we go. Something went wrong there. I think that was a drop in in signal, and that's exactly what's gone on. Well, thank you very much to the guys that could get us that replay. So Skiddy One back on. He's now back into the race, but not a happy camp all the way down into 7th, but he's pretty much wrapped up the title. So Clayton MJ having a fantastic one this evening, playing it into his hands. We're not sure, and we'll probably get some feedback and some correspondence from Skiddy One a little bit later. Let us know what happened there. Well, this puts JD Dog in 2nd. He wanted that podium, and of course Alvin Sykes, Fluffy Butt into 3rd. Talking about Alvin also having a very rough first lap, but we know that there's power failures all across South Africa, power outages. Eskom up to their usual load shedding. So let's see what happens. And just looking down at some of our other lines, just seeing what the guys are saying. Very much a quiet race, this, with nobody online, nobody chatting. And just responding to one or two. Of our guys just on the WhatsApp group. Let's go over to car number 9. Good to see Clayton MJ back in the swing of things. Well, nice to see Skiddy One just going back to the action. Up into 6th place, passing Parky Farky after that major incident. Spending quite a bit of time in the pits. Well done. Well, they're not sure what happened there, but we've lost JD Dog completely. And Fluffy Butt now back into 2nd. Interesting turn of events this evening, as we lost the camera, the studio camera. JD Dog back again. There's definitely problems. We know that we've had some power outages, so effectively anything could happen. I suppose that's what makes it pretty exciting. It's a bit of a quiet one this evening, the final season. It shouldn't be this quiet, but we've had very little entries and very little viewers. If you are out there, say hello. Pretty nice to hear from you. Where are you from? Who are you rooting for? Well, we know Stay Never Has and probably going to be driver of the season. That's for sure. Well, it looks like Fluffy gone back into the pits now. This could be his mandatory stop. Yeah, it is. In fact, Alvin Sykes is coming. Now look at that as they clip. Clayton MJ clips that corner. It will throw that car all over the place. And I'll tell you now, it will damage the car. So we've got Fluffy Butt in pit. Albert 80 out in the pits, as well as JD Dog. So all the guys making their pit stops in time. 28 minutes on the clock. Well, how cool is it to see a newcomer up in front there? Well, it's due to all the pit stops and all the craziness. Scorpio is in second place at the moment there. Fluffy Butt has just picked up a stop go, 30-second stop go for an infringement. And I don't think that's going to hamper him too much. He needs that second position. That could be for violating or having some sort of pit lane error. Very sad to say I don't have my spotters with me anymore, so can't really see what happened there. Oh, the AMG Merc sounding incredible out there. Skitty One. Now look at Skitty One. He will sneak his way back all the way up to a podium spot now. Currently in third position. Scorpio now into the pits. And also Clayton MJ into the pits. So that means Skitty One is going to go across the line and put himself back into P1. Vessel Labiskachny, I will soon come there and give you a hug, my brother, all the way in Pretoria. Yeah, where's Jazzy tonight? I don't know where everybody or anybody is tonight. I have no clue. Nice to see Scorpio. Enjoy it. Have a nice one. Good luck. Thank you, Vessel. Hoop het gaan baie lekker daai kant. Ek mag maar 'n bietjie Afrikaans praat hier van die Kaap af. Dit is helse warm in my ateljee en ek dink is 'n bietjie tyd dat ons 'n bietjie Afrikaans praat. Be perfect weather for lekker braai and to celebrate the final of the season, but it's been a very quiet one. So celebrations down on the down low at the moment, and if there's anybody else watching us, tune in like Vessel Labiskachny did and said hello. Asking where Jazzy is. Well, I'm also asking where all the Oaks are. Where's Jazzy? We know that Natesh Singh was out on business, so he can't make it. But there are a couple of guys that might have mentioned that they had some issues with power outages. Unfortunately, Eskom is back on their usual prowl. Well, now, the first bit of action we get in this evening. Parky Farky hounding down Scorpio. Ja, nee, die load shedding is 'n bietjie de mekaar op die oomblik. Gooi 'n bietjie ouens uit Wessel. En ja, taamlik warm in die ateljee is dit maar so 38 grade. In middel van winter toe ons 'n bietjie uitgesaai het, was dit so elke nou en dan hierso so 7-8 grade. En dit is 'n ou garage wat ek ontskep het en maar in die somermaande dan kom jy uit te deur en hy bly so as Parky Farky made that move stick and has taken a third position. Imagine if he holds on to that. What an upset. Well, good going. So Clayton MJ, KZN in first. Skitty One, Mr. Johannesburg. Sean Skutter in second. Now Parky Farky in third. What an upset this evening. And there's been an incident. The young man has made a mistake. He's cut the curb and he's hit the back end of Parky Farky. And does this give Fluffy an opportunity to hold on to that third position? So a race with the least drivers for the entire year has caused the most upsets and the most incidents. Our stewards are going to have their hands full. So nothing's updated yet. Let's see where we are. Skiddy One now in second. Still showing Parky Farky in, well, I think that's right. Parky Farky holds on to that third. Oh, thank goodness for that. But Scorpio just getting things slightly wrong. And these things happen. Well, there we go. We're asking what the guys, where everyone is. Where is Mr. Matwa? Where's all the RTA guys? And where is Kalen Mao this evening? Ja, nee, kyk Wessel, soos ek sê, ek dink vir volgende jaar as ons miskien 'n bietjie van 'n sponsor kan kry vir 'n klein aircon, dit sal flippin lekker wees. One way of skimping, eh? How's that? Right, let's see. Let's get back to the action. It's been a quiet evening. We've got 19 minutes and 40 seconds left on the clock. And we're on board with our current leader in this race here from Zolder. Race number 7. You're on board with Clayton MJ. Well, let's go on board with him properly and see his rhythm and his style. There we go. Great race footage now. As so good to have Vessel Labuskaghni Alipad van Pretoria wat saam met ons 'n bietjie kyk hier vanaand. Soos hy deur die draaie gaan hierso. Hier in Zolder, Belgium. Back onto the main straight. Comes up to a very fast left-hander. You've got to get on hard onto the brakes here. Off camber. Back on to the gas. Second, third. Up into fourth. Back into third. Second. This long double right-hander. You can put up into third. Fourth. Now you get back onto the hammer all the way down to turn number 4. Hang on tightly here. And now you will come up to the Klein chicane. This is obviously Dutch, German. Well, if anyone has been to Zolder and you're watching the live stream, let us know what it's all about. How beautiful is this circuit? Clayton MJ, Mr. Miller from KZN showing us how to do it. Well, here we go, coming up to one of the back markers. Blue flags will be out. Alvin Sykes, one of our co-sponsors there, got the blue flag out. He pulls aside to let the faster Clayton MJ come past. Well done, Mr. Sykes, the gentleman of our sport. He's had a rough season, but he spent a lot of the season, the off-season, while guys were training. He was out moving around and spending some time abroad, but he's back in the country at the moment. Now Skiddy One, let's see, a lonely second. I think the guys have split themselves out. If you look at the map on your right hand bottom of the screen, you'll see your race course map. You'll see the guys are nowhere in close proximity, so it's going to be a very quiet 16 minutes and 10 seconds as we count down to the last couple of minutes of this final. Let's go back to our race leader, Clayton Miller from KZN. Well done, Clayton. You've done a great one. Yeah, Scorpio. Let's see what you can do. Let's hop onto Scorpio for a while and see what he's doing. He had a bit off earlier, but we know that there's been power surges and there's been server drops. So let's see what he does. Ja, Wessel, sal lekker wees om jy op die baan te sien. Die meer ouens wat ons kan kry, die makliker wat ek kan praat. Raak so 'n bietjie stil as daar net 7 ouens is op die baan en baie min mense wat op die ander kant van die ateljee sit en kyk. Ek kort die mense, but it's fine. I am getting myself ready to head out to the Absa Cape Epic Sunday prologue, and I spend 8 days in the beautiful Boland area and watch the world's biggest, most spectacular, most grueling mountain bike event as an official announcer. So I'm very proud and very excited to be going out, and can't wait to see what the new season of Mint Wrapworks Online Outlaws has in store for 2022. Obviously in the off season, hopefully we can get 1 or 2 other very cool sponsors on board, and hopefully we can get 20 odd drivers, because we had 20 odd drivers 7 weeks ago, but it has been a long 7 weeks. Trust me, I am absolutely knackered. Been doing this 3 times a week, well, once, twice, yeah, about 3 times a week, and then every weekend commentating big races out in the open. So been a very exciting 2 months since August. Maar ek dink dis nou tyd om 'n ruskansie te vat. So if you are sponsors that would like to come on board, let us know, and we'll even produce a little ad or 2 for you guys that we can go to an ad break. We've got 13 minutes left on the race clock, and we're on board with newcomer Scorpio. If anyone knows Scorpio, let us know where he's from. I have no clue where he's from and who he is, and that is not the greatest thing to be saying if you are the official announcer of this broadcast. Clayton MJ still out in first. Where is car number 13? Very, very far back. thank you Wessel. Dankie meneer Labuskaghni. Lekker om te hoor die ouens is van die Mayhem span daar in Harties, Hartenbees, Poort Dam. It is lekker daar. I did a 4x4 course for 10 days up there. Very, very close to the dam itself, up on the hill there. There was a 4x4 course a couple of years ago. With lots of as I was saying, so Wessel spent a bit of time up in Harties a good couple of years ago, qualified as a 4x4 instructor, and back in the day it was between Nissan South Africa and Bridgestone Tires, and I was very thankful to have spent 10 beautiful days up in your side of the world. The dam not looking so great now. I saw some footage of it last night at a cycle race up there where the guys cross over the dam wall. En die dam lyk baie gesond op die oomblik. Let's hope they can get that sorted out. Back to the racing though. 9 minutes on your race timer. Thanks to the guys from Rolex Timekeepers. Your official motorsport race timing. RTA MJ, Clayton MJ, Mr. Clayton Miller from KZN. Car number 9 is going to take a victory here today. Skitty One having a rough day. We're not sure what happened there, but I have a feeling he had a drop in his line and went straight into the wall. Had no way of turning that car. Parky Farky, this is going to be his best position so far, and I'm very proud of him for sticking by throughout the whole season. The young man from Nigel. Anyone know where Nigel is? Well, if I'm not mistaken, Nigel is about 40-50 Ks. No, it's probably more than that. Outside Johannesburg. I am a Capetonian after all. Well, there we go. So, it's a gold mining town. I'm just trying to figure out exactly how far it is outside of Johannesburg. Southeast. It's known as the East Rand. So it's about 30 k's out of Joburg Central, if I'm not mistaken. If there are anyone out there watching and would like to contribute to my knowledge of Nigel in the Gauteng area, I would much appreciate that right about now. Right, just having a quick look. There are guys actually watching us on... where are we now? We are watching on... Guys are watching us on Facebook. How's it, guys, on Facebook? We've got 6 minutes and 40 seconds left. The order remains the same. Clayton MJ, P1, P2, Skitty 1, P3, Parky Farky, P4, it's Fluffy Butt, 5th, Scorpio, 6th, it's Alvin 80, Alvin Sykes, and RTA JD Dog having not such a great race again. And I reckon he would have put up a podium position if that earlier incident didn't happen. To the guys on Facebook, thanks for joining us. How's it? Hope you're okay. And then going back to the one and only spectator that we have today, Wessel Labuskaghni. Thank you very much for joining me. At least I know I wasn't talking to myself, because for the most part of the last 2 or 3 weeks I've been chatting to myself and I started losing my head. Great to know that there are guys watching us. Thank you very much. big round of applause, and big round of applause to the guys from Mint Wrapworks for sponsoring this very, very cool league. It's been a bit of a chaotic round number 7. Not many guys pitching up to race, unfortunately. And Vessel Labuskachny, thanks for just confirming where Nigel is. Southeast of Gauteng. You got to go through Nigel to get to Springs to get to Secunda. That's all I know, because I went there a couple of times when I was a kid. Five minutes remaining on your race clock. And massive thanks again, Mint Wrapworks, Insector Tech, Online Outlaws, the guys behind the scenes, Kyle, Stefan, our race directors, and our race stewards, JD Dog Designs. You can go check out all his work on JD Dog Designs on his Instagram. Very, very cool. Semcrete, if you want any cement finishing done anywhere in South Africa, speak to the guys from Semcrete. And then Insector Tech, very cool. We've been checking out some of their very crafty force feedback steering wheels. Of course, those very cool pedals that someone's going to take away after winning the season. And then, of course, not forgetting Mint Wrapworks. If you need your car wrapped, if you need your cell phone wrapped, well, even if you need your 15-year-old son wrapped to sort him out if he's being very cocky, they'll even wrap him up. Well, now 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. The race is about to come to an end, and this will be the end of season 3. Mint Wrapworks, Online Outlaws. We are live from Zolder. We're on board with Parky Farky, the young man from Nigel in the BMW, but Fluffy Butt is chasing hard. He never gives up. He's from the north of Cape Town. So let's just run through the order. Here we go. Clayton Miller from KZN in first. Skitty One from Gauteng in Johannesburg. Well, Johannesburg in Gauteng at least. Parky Farky from Nigel. Fluffy Butt, as I said. What's happened there? Well, you see, if you clip that that right-hand side curb too hard, it's going to throw you out and damage your car. Scorpio in the mix there. Alvin AT down in 6th. JD Dog a lonely 7th at the moment. Well, we're going to go back onto our race leader. Well, there we go. Official. Our leader is on his final lap. It is Clayton Miller from KZN is going to wrap up round number 7. The final race of the season number 3 of the Mint Wrapworks Online Outlaws. It has been a fantastic one. It has been a long season with long races, but it's been a fun one, and a massive thanks to all our drivers throughout the season. For the guys that have stuck around till the last second, well done to you. And only a couple more turns. Skitty One will also be crowned as the champion after this race, putting the car into second position on the podium. Well, now rounding up through the last of the long straight week, and just have a bit of a time to reflect on his race as he comes up through the left-hander back into the right-hander. He is going to take it. And what has happened to the visuals? There we go. The checkered flag is out. It's RTA Clayton MJ. Clayton Miller from KZN takes victory at round number 7 of the Online Outlaws eSIM, the Mint Wrapworks Online Outlaws eSIM Racing. Well done, Mr. Miller. There you go. The fireworks are going off for an amazing race there from this young man from KZN. Skitty One now through the last 2 or 3 turns, goes through a bit of a lag, and there we go as the blue smoke comes across. Here we go. Second place, it is Sean Scudder from Gauteng. Car number 13, the Ferrari, has done it, and he's going to take the championship. Well done. That's all I can say. Fluffy butt. Oh, that's the server's already kicked us down. But it was RTA Clayton MJ in first place. Skitty One in second. Fluffy butt in third position today, and Parky Farky fourth, Scorpio in fifth, Alvin 80 in sixth. Well done to you guys. That is the end of the session. That is the end of the season. It has been absolutely amazing having all of you guys on board again. Once again, thanks to our amazing sponsors, Mint Wrapworks, the guys from Insector Tech, for that very cool prize, and we'll be announcing it a little bit later. Watch all our platforms for that. Of course, Track Art, they've been on board with us right from the beginning of this year, all the way down to when was it, in Feb, when we started season 1. And of course, Mint Wrapworks coming on a little bit later. We had guys in the background, in fact, before we get to them, Semcrete, Alvin Sykes, the Sykes family, thank you very much for what you've done. And then, of course, to people like Carl Oosthuizen, Stefan Vessels, Alan van Kraan, he's not here this evening, the Stiganator, doing such cool things, getting this whole setup done a long time ago when I knew nothing about broadcasting or getting the show on the road. And they came in here one day and they helped me out. So thank you very much to you guys. Of course, thanks to Carl van Heerden. I know he doesn't watch the show, but thanks to Carl van Heerden from Paul Botner helping us out with this very cool, awesome microphone. The Mackie equipment that I'm talking on at the moment. Thank you very much. And of course, Alvin Sykes for helping me out with that venture. To everybody that has helped us put the season together for the last year, basically. Thank you very much as we go into the off season. Please be safe out there. Please look after yourselves. And to the 1 or 2 guys that were on this evening, thank you very much. Vessel, Labuskachni, Dankie Ochoma. Thanks for joining us this evening. And as I said, watch out on Discord, watch out on Facebook, watch out on Instagram for all the latest news from the Online Outlaws guys. Again, if you want to check out our sponsors, go and check them out. All the links are on our YouTube channel, and go and support those who support us. Well, from myself, Shauno, it has been a fantastic year and very exciting stuff happening at the end of this week. Heading off to Absolute Cape Epic to go and commentate some mountain bike racing. And yeah, as I said, guys and girls, please be safe out there. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and be safe here in South Africa. Let's have an absolute jaw. Thank you, and we'll catch you on the flip side. See you in 2022. Cheers.